Oh, ready? 12, 12, tonight! Here we go! Tonight! Here we go! Tonight! Oh, tonight! Robin! Ready? Tonight! Oh, hey, uno! Tonight! Out! Hey, tonight! Oh, ready? Tonight! Here we go, let's go! 11, tonight! Out! Tonight! Here we go. 19 Texas. Tonight! Ah, 12. Tonight! Oh, 2J. Tonight! Oh, down. Tonight! Here we go.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between these road warriors and the home team.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And off we go from Buenos Aires. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Under.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
They give on 2nd to Hall. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards.
Breece Hall,
It is Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
On the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest. Hey, south. Tonight.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Puka Nacua.
So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Stroud gonna go for it. He puts some juice on a deep throw. This is brought in at the 15. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Cavs take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
Andres Borregales on for the extra point.
One after is good by Borregales.
Good.
And the Caps will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Caps 7. Golden Eagles nothing. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35. May off the play fake. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Harris, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
30, G. What's that? What's that?
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that means first down.
That's good.
New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the
first down throw for May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Golden Eagles.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. To the air on first down, May. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles finish up their opening drive.
Touchdown, Perez.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Ka'imi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35.
Watch the whip.
Oh, ready?
They'll start this one out with Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
All gets it again on second down. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Buggy. Look the hot, look.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate. They converted on that 4th down. Hey, I wouldn't put it past them to try it again, but from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
All right.
Stroud now on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. The catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turned it over on downs. So first down from the 41. Handoff running right. Hubbard can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brought down right.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 5.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Now May on 3rd and long. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, uno more. 18. Hey, uno.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Breece Hall.
Out of the backfield looking for Breece Hall there.
Makes
And
it
we'll see what they
2nd and
do
10
here
at the
on 2nd
23-yard
down.
line.
How for tonight? 19 Texas. Tonight.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's caught, it's Breece Hall. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's good.
All set to go now from the 35.
First down.
South.
1st and 10
First
at
down,
the
Stroud.
35-yard line.
On the move, headed right. Throws this one. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Another Buenos Aires. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, Stroud. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That's the end of our opening quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down.
Uno. Hey, Uno Mars. Buggy. Tonight.
Here's Stroud again. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
How for tonight? Hey! Swap. Another swap. Hey, south.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Forced out to his right. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Caps take a 2nd quarter lead. Regales on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good.
Is good.
And the Caps take a 4-point
Makes
lead.
the score Caps 14. Golden Eagles 10. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, here we go, Stroud. Hey, what's that?
Under 10.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go, Stroud.
Back to the air. It's May. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
A gain of 17 yards. And a Paris 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
At the 44-yard line.
You know, that's a good run right there.
4
Keep the
yards on the
offense
pickup.
on schedule. If he can
2nd and
average that
6.
type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Going play action, May. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Give him 24 on that play.
A gain of 24
And that is good for a 1st down.
That's good for a Paris 1st down. 24-yard gain on the play.
Hubbard quick on the
And
draw.
Paris 1st down.
Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
Brought down behind the line.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the gun, it's May. Cut out left. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
He's got it, complete to Collins. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
That's another Harris first down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's a design run. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
It's maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles take a second quarter lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Kill. Turn it up.
On play action, here's Stroud. And his slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
Rush in.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Looking underneath here for Hall. Well, he got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, fourth down. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
11. Swap. 11 swap. Buggy.
Stroud's going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
First and 10 from the 32. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives him the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
First down throw for May. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
14 yards.
14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Hubbard finds the end zone. Touchdown, Parents.
Touchdown.
The Golden Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces
The
together.
kick is good.
That one right down
Makes
the middle.
score,
And the Golden Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
14. Kaimi Fairbairn set to
Fairbairn
kick
has
off.
it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken
They'll
down.
take over. First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Oh, ready?
From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 15 at the 16-yard line.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
He's mine.
He's
checking crack.
Lurk the hot, lurk the hot.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. With his back, Hall. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Brees Hall.
Rhythm.
It's
You
a
hear me
gain
talk
of
about
6.
rhythm a lot.
Brings up
Whether it's a
third
golf
and
swing,
9.
a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
For Puka Nacua.
Now we're going to get an
Incomplete.
offensive timeout. That's their first.
Tyreek Stevenson
They'll have 2
on the
left to work
coverage.
with before halftime. Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Here we go.
They're going to go for this. It's Stroud. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Golden Eagles will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that returns. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Crazy, crazy. Nervous, that.
Throwing here just before halftime. Collins got it left side. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. To the air on first down, May. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Incomplete.
It is such
Intended
a
for
weapon
David
offensively
Njoku.
when you've got a big tight end that can
Grant
stretch the
Delpit on the
field
coverage.
vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
I'm going.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
At the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Finding Collins. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
A gain of 17 yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
For a Paris. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a give to Hubbard. He has room, there's the 25. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's May to the air. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
May now on 3rd down. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown.
Kaimi Fairbairn.
It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. Tonight.
They start the drive and call. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Brought down right
as a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
22-yard line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Stroud off the play fake. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Golden Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
24-yard line.
Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
2nd and 10. Here's May. On target here to Njoku. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good.
And this time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down. To throw, here's May. He's got it in the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles parlay the interception into points. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Golden Eagles make it a 24-point ball game.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Return. His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. They'll go right side with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down right.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Scoot. 11. Here we go. 118. What's that? Set.
Looking to throw, Stroud. He lofts it deep right side. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Golden Eagles get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last two drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Off the play action, May. He's got a man left. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
That's a gain.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
3rd and 1.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Quick throw completed by May. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Cooper DeJean with the stop. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here goes that. 180. What's that?
May now. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Caps are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They go play action with Stroud. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Caps putting up points in a game decided.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Will line up
Here's Stroud throwing for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another two off that lead.
Golden Eagles 38, Caps 20. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's May on 1st and 10. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
He throws a bullet. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Golden Eagles grow their lead yet again.
45. Caps 20. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Foul.
Stroud off of play action. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. It's complete! Oh my, they left it wide open downfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And a Buenos Aires first down.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Short pass, caught by his tight end. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, here's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Oh, hey.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Looking underneath here for Hall. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s. They were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's another.
Working quickly here.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week. Continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Again, Stroud. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines, the big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Again, he connects with Collins. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20.
A gain of 17
So the hurry up here.
And Paris. First down.
May on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the
Well, you don't get
29-yard
the
line.
1st down, but I'll
It's
tell
a
you
gain
this,
of
Kate,
7.
that drives the
Brings up
defense and the
2nd
defensive
and
coordinator
3.
nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Hubbard.
Anytime you go over half
It's a
the
gain
field
of
in one
45
play,
yards.
totally changes the
That's
complexion of the
good
drive.
for a
They're now set up
Paris.
beautifully in
First
enemy
down.
territory to end the series with some type of points.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
And it's 3rd
It's 3rd and 8.
down.
Need to get a chunk here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Buenos Aires. Golden Eagles on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is complete to Olave. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and goal, Hubbard. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
At the 4-yard line.
Still chances
It's
to
a
get
gain
these
of a
final
yard.
4 yards. It's
Brings up
2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Here's another for him. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and
A
goal.
2-yard pickup. Brings up
Okay, this is going to be a
3rd and
fascinating
goal.
call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Golden Eagles keep running away with this. Drake made the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Golden Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
52. Caps 20. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ow, for tonight. Tonight.
First down throw by Stroud. Trying to push deep downfield. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Incomplete.
The best of the best, they just have this
2nd and 10
intuition,
at the
Kate. They know where the
35-yard
boundary
line.
is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in.
Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Intended for
You see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
At the 35-yard line.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Try to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face.
All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, here we go, sit up. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, five.
They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. All right, one more snap to play here.
Crazy. Here we go, sit up. Hey, what's that?
On play action, here's May. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.